When I enrolled at Evergreen, I was focused on changing careers. After working in the arts as a photographer for 12 years, I felt I needed to be doing more with my craft and connect with my community. I knew I needed guidance if I were to refocus my work on social justice, but wasn't sure how to make this happen, especially as an older student, but instantly found a home at Evergreen. Evergreen's interdisciplinary approach allowed me to explore my coursework through an artistic lens while putting theory into action through community projects. During my first course, Cooperatives, Democracy, Equity, and Action, led by Dr. Zaragoza, our group provided family portraits to women who were in addiction recovery. The purpose of this project was to provide a meaningful service to the women and show them that they are seen beyond their addiction. The following quarter, I was able to collaborate with Evergreen alum Leah Ford and the Tacoma Pierce County Health Department, where I photographed 8 women nursing for a campaign to normalize breastfeeding for women of color. These projects set the stage for my time at Evergreen and showed me how art could be used to support women and their families in our community. At the same time, I was developing an appreciation for storytelling through my courses with Professor Bacho, and I began preparing to become a writing tutor through Cultivating Voice with Dr. Y. It is through these classes that I learned the importance of holding space for others and the value of active listening. I also began to trust my own voice more and recognize the therapeutic power of writing. Working at the Writing Center with Leah Wilkins and my fellow tutors has been one of the highlights of my time at Evergreen. As my courses continued to inform me about social justice work, my conversations with Dr. Shepard began shifting how I viewed photography. With her guidance, I found myself being more thoughtful when directing my subjects, paying more attention to how I posed them, and developing a deeper understanding of how that played into the narrative I was creating through the images I produced. It renewed my love for photography and helped me find my purpose: to tell stories with images, to ask whose voices are not being heard, and lift them through art. Voices She Carries is an interdisciplinary photography project that I began in 2016. It combines fine art portraits of women with interviews I've collected from them about how the women around them help frame their internal dialogue. It was born out of my desire to show how the stories I heard from women throughout my career began to reshape my views of myself and helped me re-examine the relationships I had with other women. The project was transformative for me personally, but through the encouragement of my peers and with the support of my academic advisor, Dr. Lee, I began to realize its potential for a long-term research project. Under the guidance of Dr. Lee, Dr. Shepard, and Professor Spites, the first iteration of Voices She Carries was completed and shown for the first time at the virtual Spring Fair. This capstone project embodies what I've learned at Evergreen and is the beginning of what I hope is a lifelong pursuit of examining relationships between women through photography and storytelling. Thanks to the Evergreen State College, Tacoma, and our dean, Dr. Tata Runga, I am a first-generation college graduate. I plan to continue my education, seeking a PhD in Women's and Gender Studies. It is because of the support of my learning community and family that I am graduating and have the courage to dream so big. Thank you to my Sankofa family for guiding me through the past 2 years, teaching me to trust the process, and showing me the meaning of community.